Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Endless Space 2. We are sieging down Ekius here, trying to, well, actually we're probably in range now, 25 and 8. I just kind of want to get the tanks down to about 8. We've only got 12 ourselves, so kind of gives us a little bit of a critical mass there. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go for it. Preemptive bombing. I think... go for some, like, blitz, though. No, let's do preemptive bombing. I think it's going to be fine. Major victory. So they still have 4 tanks left. Oh, we actually lost almost all of our tanks. Well, we lost more tanks than they did, to put it that way. But we still have a lot of infantry. And they did lose a pop. So, looks like we're going to have to attack them again here next turn. Oh, it still says 84 and 12. What am I missing? It says 6 and 2 there. If I do this again, what if I do it with this fleet? Okay, so I did count. Okay, it was just not updating. All right, there's the Kairos that we saw last turn. Everything's good there. In turn. Forest looks like will be ours very soon. Can't imagine that one's a very easy one to get in somebody's system. I mean, maybe get Atlas, maybe Forest, but have to have a really big influence bubble. All right, so we got some more weapon modules, more command points. Very, very nice. What do we go after now? Colonize ice actually would be really good because it will take away some of the penalty we get from being on ice. Which... and plus 25% on happy from the research labs. No, I like that. Let's do that one. I think both of those would be really good things for us to get into our stuff. Ground battle. Go gorilla. Yeah, sure. Why not? More health. Major victory. Still didn't kill them all. Wow. Maybe we should have done the bombardment again. Nebular clouds discovered. Effects. Plus 10 of everything on your system. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool looking as well. Goodness. All that stuff looks really awesome. Alright, more pop. Okay, you're ready to colonize. Honestly, none of these are amazing. It's more of just like, it's near us and I kind of want to just get it out of the way. Do have some good beneficial stuff here. Plus 1 population slot. Alright, that's kind of cool. That one also has plus 1 pop. This one's got 2 population slots and plus 1 FIDs for every person. But it does take away a couple from the bad anomaly. Let's do the desert just because it's going to give us at least a little bit of food. Just to start off with, and I think that'll be fine. Oh wow, look at that. that's really... I love these. These are just really, really cool looking. Spend more money to get more food. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, let's do that. Cut down how long it takes us to colonize it completely. It's not like we're getting a lot of food to begin with, but that will be alright. Alright, you know what, let's look at this. You know what, let's go ahead and move you around. Where do I want to move you to? Probably the place that's got the least production. Which is currently Perseus. Can I move you to Perseus? That's not what I want. Locked for 5 turns, really? Oh, okay. I mean, it does make sense they don't want you moving around like all over the place. But, I didn't realize that. Okay. You know what? That does make me think, though. Maybe we should go see if we can recruit another hero. Or is that the market? It's not there, the market. Heroes. There are only 2 heroes available for us to recruit. Wow, and they're very expensive. Yeah, we'll come back to you. Well, one of them is expensive. The other one's only 2.2, but it's only level 1. You're a guardian, militarist. This guy's an industrialist. I kind of might go for that guy. Exploration of the galaxy and scientific wisdom. It's kind of good. Yeah, we'll come back. There might be something to look into, getting us another hero soon. Like, there's not like an automatic, like there used to be in, what I'm trying to say, there used to be a way to automatically get heroes in Endless Space 1. Oh, wait a minute, what are we looking at here? You are currently progressing towards unlocking a new hero. Gotcha. We're 89% of being able to unlock a new hero, and it's got a good chance of being a guardian currently, apparently. Alright, no, that's cool. So we will have a chance to get our own without having to buy them. That is good. Alright, everything looks good here. What's that right there? This system is being invaded. Oh, so it's just continually being invaded. Alright. That's why we got the battle immediately after. I mean, we're doing okay, but wow, they're holding on to there. Definitely holding on better than Force did. Force only took us one invasion to get knocked out. Speaking of Force, I think we're about to get it. I don't see it there. Alright, you know what? Let's just do Blitz. We've tried all of them. Just see if we can knock them out. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. They only had like 4 tanks, and I guess we couldn't see how many infantry they had. I guess they had more infantry than I expected. No, that's fine. Live and learn, I suppose. We're going to have another fleet coming in soon that's going to have a few more ground troops, and that will be fine. In fact, have you been sieging this entire time? You have been. So I guess we'll just keep sieging down, and then once this guy shows up, they might not have any defense left at all. Alright, another level. Nice. Alright, what do I want you to take? You know, influence. If it's going to be on a capital system, more influence is definitely going to be good. Influence makes the diplomatic world go around. Right, Elma. How you looking on the overpop? You are still... I guess it has been sending people, but it just doesn't look like it has been. Because we're still so full. Who else can I send you to? Not you. Technically, Muragashi could still use some, although you're actually a little bit overcrowded there, so let's move that over. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want to move all of you guys. I want one of you to stay there. Alright, who else could I send some to? Looks like Aine could take a few. Although they're going to get there on their own. You know what? Let's just send them 2 then. That'll be fine. Let's send Aine 2. So, Elma. Change this to Aine. And we'll just send 2. You 2 right there. We'll try that. Oh, there's the guys that are going to Muragashi. They haven't actually arrived yet. That's part of the problem. Alright, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, I didn't actually select anything. I guess I can do some more ships and things. You know what? Let's go design us a ship that's really focused on the ground game, I suppose. Military protector. I don't know if it matters. Let's try the protector. And then, like, how many control points do you have? You have 3 that are squares. Is squares the one that gives us more ground people? Yes. So 3 squares. So what's the other one have? Only 2, which makes sense. So we'll go with the borrow class. Alright, so... what is this? Loss of manpower while sieging. So you could actually be a siege, like, really do the siege stuff pretty heavily. Projectile damage. We're really not going to do any projectile stuff at all. Increased flotilla crew destruction. Interesting. I think we at least want the manpower thing. I mean, you're going to need at least some defenses and I guess presumably some offensive capability. Oh, is this just like anything? Ah, okay, okay. So let's give you at least something that's defense, you know, minded. I don't know. Technically this one's a little bit better on the health side of things. Sure. We'll do that. Apparently that has to be either a shield or a square. We'll use the square, and then the some offensive ability. It doesn't have to be like anything crazy, I suppose. Pirate laser. Which of these does the most? 42 currently. Yep, still this one over here. These basic phased beams. Although honestly, if you're going to do anything, I'd rather you be like long range. So what's the most long range? 9, 10, 8, and 24. We'll definitely do the basic torpedoes. And then maybe something else ground related. Loss of manpower while sieging. Probably makes sense. Let's go with that. Maybe you can do better. Just kind of be the guy that we can send around to siege stuff. I'm just gonna call you what are we gonna call you? A just lander, right? Sure. Or troop transport. I'll just call you a siegecraft. Sounds fine to me. Alright, cool. Create design. So let's get a couple of these knocked out. I mean, you're going to want some defense with you, but maybe 2 or 3 of these to go with some other kind of defensive cover. We'll see how that rolls. Alright, what else we got? Murgashi. Do we make you level 2? Do we send, colonize something else? You know, let's colonize this. This looks good. So we're at 569, which is kind of middle of the pack. Actually, maybe even a little bit on the high end compared to some of them. It's not too bad. Still a lot of other empires that we haven't even met yet. So they're at 25 of 30. Should go down to what, 5 this turn? Probably siege again once these guys get there. Ah, more nebular clouds discovered. Oh wow. Nice. What is that? Oh, is there another... I'll bet there's another group of people over here somewhere. Interesting. Event Smoking Gun has come to an end. Ah, all that happiness. Approval. Alright, Aine. +3 with per person on plans with strategic deposits. That actually would be very relevant currently. 5 turns, let's do it. Seeing as the only planet I can, go after on that system is has a strategic deposit. So what are you at now? You're at 7% on your defense. So one more round should get you basically at 0 unless you get... I'm assuming you get some back every turn. But and this one is completely under control, right? Yes. And they are at least content at the moment. 4 turns on the drone networks, which we will We'll get you a supermarket after that. How are you looking? 3 more turns. All right, that's fine. Capture, assimilate, or attract a new population into your empire. Will this count? Actually, I don't know. So they're at 1%. It says 0 defensive troops at the moment. So presumably once these guys get there, we can go ahead and siege them down. Now, are these guys regenerating any of their troops? Does not look like it, but I bet if we went to one of the planets, they would. Right, population gained. More Horatio. That was one of our siege craft. Murgashi got their colonized ash out of the way. It's temperate. This one is hot, so we can go ahead and specialize this one for industrial. I think that'll be fine. You already specialized. Good. Alright, so we made it. So, presumably... I was going to say, where's the troops? We have 61 and 8, and says they have 0 and 0, but we'll see what that means. Yeah, it's basically saying that this will be completely done, but we're going to do preemptive bombing anyway. I think. Yeah. Presumably that's a little bit safer. Decisive victory. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And that population is Eider, which I don't think we've had brought into our stuff yet, have we? Oh, Lumeris. Apparently Lumeris is something that we could, we're working on as well. Eider and Lumeris. Nice. Could start increasing one of their chances. What does Eider give us? +4 dust. Lumeris +3 dust. Well, the Eider would obviously be a little bit better. So let's go get us a... I have no idea what that is. A little mushroom looking thing. Luxuries. Blue Cat mode, which is not available. Never mind. Oh. Wait, protospores? Is that what we were looking for? I think that's what we were looking for, wasn't it? Which I'm not seeing. Why is it not in here? Is it just none available on the market? I'm guessing that's what that means. But does that mean we have some available to us at the moment? I don't see any. I'm not sure what that meant. What am I looking for? Not there. I'm looking for... I forget where you see that. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that is the one we're looking for, but it's not currently available. I guess we just know about it now. Right, same percentage. It'll go up by 12%. Theirs will go down by 8%. What do we want you to build? You do have some strategic resources, so I think going for the this will be fine. So we got Rhea, Darbrinia, and that's about it as far as what we can go for that are not currently colonized. I do want to stick, I do need to stick some ships over here, but we might as well send some ships over this way as well to see what's going on with these guys. Because I think we still have a mission for that. Okay, you want an ally or whatever? Nah. Invisible chains. Competitors. Build 3 gamma analysis platforms. These are planetary improvements that give science bonus, particularly on large and huge planets. Reward is a... oh, wow. That's a cool looking hero. Level 12. Alright, how do we get these? Gamma analysis platforms. Is that something we can just build right now? Do we have any large or huge planets? It's medium, 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 but is it on here though? Gamma. Gamma right there. Well, hello there. Do we have any planet or any systems that could like benefit from it better? +5 per huge, +5 per large, +2 on planets. There's medium. Oh, that's not. There's a huge. So maybe build one here. Okay, let's try that. And is there anything we can do to focus you more on production? Because I'd really like to get this guaranteed. 6 per person there, 3 per person here. So we've got you basically as maxed out on production as we can get. So that's fine. And then where else could have huge planets? It's got large, medium, medium. It is colonizable. We're not currently colonizing at the moment. 16 turns though. Oof. What about Murgashi? Ah, you got a huge, large, large, and large. Wow, okay. Yeah, this planet has to have it. I think we'll finish the Murgashi industrial thing just because it will help our production as well. But that does mean we should move as many people over to some of these other planets as possible. That drops it down to 11. That drops it down still at 11. Because you're unhappy. Alright, so we gotta balance this out a little bit. You're content at the moment. And you really don't like the overpopulation, so... Like, can we buy one of these things? Or potentially maybe send into the... that's only going to take 6 turns. We could send our governor over here in 1 turn. I think she has a few things that will increase their happiness. Let's go with this. 12 turns. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And then where else could we send one? Fortis, what do you got? You have huge, large, large, and huge. So you would actually benefit from it as well. But yours is going to take forever. 68 turns. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, presumably we could send some people over here. Why can we not see your pop? That seems odd. I don't know. Alright, we'll come back to you. What Echius? I mean, I'm not going to do it here now, but just out of curiosity, you got 1 large. What does Debrina have? Huge, huge, huge. 3 huges. I mean, we're not there at the moment, so it's not really going to help us. What about you? 1 large. Did I already check Idris? 1 large. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. 45 turns. Not going to happen. Alright, we got 2 that are reasonably, doable. We got 1 large in Omdir. How long would it take you? 16 turns. It's not the most ideal place to put it, but Ine also would not be the most ideal place, although if we could ever go on this gas right here, which I don't know if that's ever even a thing. Yours would take 19 turns. We'll check Amdar in a moment and see if we can put it there. Although if we're going to do it, we should just go for it, but oh well. Population lost. More population. Luxuries prices increase. Militarists are gaining some popularity. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. We'll have to see if we can accomplish that task next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.